Hey Capricorn, thanks for checking out your weekly forecast here for October 31st through November 6th. This is for Capricorn Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to connect and see what messages are coming up for you all. You might stumble upon this video at a future time. That's fine. You're going to see it whenever you're meant to see it. Keep in mind it's a general reading. Therefore, not every single message is going to resonate, and that's okay. Take what does, leave what doesn't. We're coming into a full moon eclipse in the following week. Full moon energies, however, can hit us at least 3 days before. So even though we're not going to have the full moon in this week, we might start feeling those vibes coming in. We'll see what's coming in for Capricorn. And because it's an eclipse, the energy is going to last for like a good 6 months. So the things that might be coming up in this reading could be setting things in motion for the next few months for a lot of you. So, move you just a bit closer here. First card coming up here for the Capricorn Collective is the King of Wands. This could be a fire sign person, an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo. If you have fire sign placements, you can be focusing on those areas of your life. You could also, because of this full moon eclipse energy, you may be releasing blockages that you've been having in those houses or those areas of your life. You may have news coming in those houses or in those areas of your life. King of Wands characteristics is very ambitious, the self-made man, someone who created opportunities for themselves, someone who thought outside of the box. So you may be coming into these ambitions, you may be coming into quick thinking, problem solving, success in projects and ideas and matters of self-employment. There's also a sense of philanthropy with the King of Wands. Like, he has a soft spot in his heart for people who, like him, haven't had anyone do them favors, haven't had anyone help him. He's had to work hard for everything he has. So he likes to help when he can. Okay, you might have somebody coming in and like mentoring you. They might be looking at you like, you remind me of myself when I was younger, or oh, I know what you're going through. Let me help you out. Or you might be stepping into this energy for somebody else. You may be mentoring or helping someone else. But King of Wands energy here is very successful, very passionate, very quick thinking, very charismatic. So you can be stepping into these qualities or encountering a person with these qualities. The next card coming up here for the Capricorn Collective is the Hierophant. This is Taurus energy. Now, if you have Taurus placements, there could be big changes and big shifts happening for you in those houses or in those areas of your life, because this is major arcana. This could also be that some of you are going to really be feeling those Taurus vibes over Taurus season, and you may be having big changes, big shifts over Taurus season, and you may be specifically feeling this full moon in Taurus and the eclipse energy a lot heavier than you typically might feel full moon energy. Like, you may be really moved, you may be really impacted. It could be bringing big life changes for you. And the Hierophant is about beliefs, right? So for a lot of you, you may be revisiting your belief structure, your faith. You know, what are your beliefs? What do you put faith in? Strengthening your faith. Maybe some of you have been questioning your faith and you're finding your faith again. The Hierophant is commitment, right? So you may be manifesting commitment here. Values, ethics, morals. You may be coming up on some big decisions, and the Hierophant is saying, make your decisions based on faith. Make your decisions based on your values, and you won't find yourself in temporary or seasonal situations. You'll find yourself in permanence. You'll find yourself in stability. Okay, so some of you maybe are wanting to manifest like ethics, morals, like people with character, people with substance, right? And this could be something that some of you are making room for at this time. But the Hierophant is very honest, committed, dependable energy, reliable energy. Okay, so this could be a relationship that you're manifesting and calling in. This could be things that you're building or creating in your life, depending on where your focuses are at this time. You could be dealing with a Taurus, some of you, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. That might be very significant for you. This could be a very significant connection, a very significant partnership, whether it's in business or romance or friendship. Could be somebody who's coming in a really big way. The next card that's coming up here for the Capricorn collective, ooh, is you. Now, couple of things we need to pay attention to. Major Arcana cards in my reading that come in back to back are big, big changes in a short period of time, where you're breaking out of past life agreements and contracts. You're shifting. You're shifting at a very high, very fast rate in a positive way. Clearing, opening room to receive, manifesting. It's like big, big shift energy. Now, when we have the Hierophant and the Devil coming up back to back, it tells me so much. Now, as a Capricorn, this is really positive. Because for me in my readings, if I'm reading for somebody and your major arcana card comes up, it tells me you're coming into a time that everything around the situation is connected to you taking back your power and stepping into your full authenticity, shaking away the conditioning, shaking away the programming, living your best life unapologetically, completely and totally unconcerned with the thoughts and opinions of others, living your best life, being in your confidence, loving yourself, all of yourself, not cringing about things anymore, right? Loving every aspect of yourself, not feeling any shame or embarrassment for any aspect of your personality or your past or your family or, past decisions. You're owning all of it. You love all of it. You're embracing all of it. The things that you thought were weaknesses or defects about you, you're realizing, hey, these are actually strengths. When I apply them in a productive way, these are actually great traits to have. And so, like, breaking away from that self-judgment, being in your confidence, being able to be who you are without editing or altering yourself. And to have the Devil come up next to the Capricorn, next to the Hierophant card is very funny, because we have faith and fear. Because sometimes the Devil card can be that we're getting caught up in our fears, we're getting caught up in our insecurities, we're getting caught up in our addictions, we're getting caught up in our our favorite poisons, right? In that fear energy. But you're coming out of it, Capricorn. This is faith over fear. You're coming into faith over fear, faith over insecurity, and you're taking back your power. And you're stepping into your full, authentic self, your true self. Not the self you've been conditioned to be, or the self you've been told is going to be favorable or likable or more palatable, but who you truly are. Because there's nothing wrong with who you are. Now, your next card, Yowza, is yet another major arcana card. Almost all your cards are major arcana. So you're coming into massive shifts this week. And you're taking a leap of faith. Holy cannoli. Capricorn, you're releasing your fears and you're stepping into faith. You're stepping into a knowing that you are a child of God. You are a child of the universe, right? That you are coming into blessings, you are coming into success, you are coming into happiness, that you have the right to put yourself out there, to take chances. Of course, the Fool tells us, look before you leap. You're being led, you're being guided in a new direction, you're being guided to take a leap of faith, but we want to look before we jump. We want to plan the jump. We don't want to go into it unprepared. And so I feel, Capricorn, that a lot of you are going in a completely new direction. I feel over the next 6 months, there's going to be aspects of your personality coming forward. And you're going to hear people who've known you for a long time saying, wow, Capricorn, I've never seen this side of you. Or I never knew you had this talent. I never knew you had this gift. Or I never knew there was this side to you. Like, Where have you been hiding this? Or like, what's going on? Or like, you're changing, and you're not changing. You're becoming who you are. You're letting your true self out. This is who you've always been. And so I feel like over the next few months, people who've known you a long time are feeling like they're just barely getting to know you now. Or they're starting over and getting to know you from scratch. It's like, I didn't know you at all. So I feel, Capricorn, that you're pleasantly surprising a lot of people over the next few months. Like, they're pleasantly surprised by you. You're like, watch this, look what I can do, kind of thing. I also feel that some of you have this belief that you're not intelligent. And this is from the negative ego. Or this could be because of upbringing. Maybe you made little mistakes as a kid and you got yelled at, you got scolded, you got shamed. Maybe some of you flat out had parents who were like, you're so stupid, and why don't you think, and is there anything in your head? Like, you may have had really negative criticisms like this. And so I feel some of you Capricorns have like this thinking, or this belief that like you're not smart. You don't make good decisions. You're not capable of good decisions. And as a result, you may have found yourself in situations where it's like you get swindled, you get tricked. And I feel this is something that you're releasing here in the upcoming energies, where you're breaking out of those cycles. You're breaking out of this cycle of fearing, of doubting yourself, of thinking you're not smart, of getting swindled, or of making poor decisions. You're breaking out of that. Any of you who have been experiencing that, but especially self-doubt. You're breaking out of the cycle of self-doubt and knowing to trust yourself, that you can receive, that you can be successful, that you can be liked, and that you can create opportunities for yourself. Some of you have longed for a long time, like to be self-employed, or to have your own business, or to create a new avenue of income, or like be someone who invests and makes like, financially savvy decisions and investments. But you haven't done it because you've doubted yourself. Oh, people don't take me seriously, or I don't make good decisions, right? Or I don't know what to do, or I don't know where to start. All of that is changing. So I feel a sense of taking back your power, being in your ambitions, taking educated risks that you're prepared for, and receiving gains from that. You might want to check out your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks your moon sign and rising sign are gonna resonate more than your sun sign. You might want to check out the love readings for November that are linked in the description. I also have a link in the description that will take you to the scheduling page if you want to schedule a private reading with me. I am donating 10% of the income from private readings now through the beginning of December to buy Toys for Tots. I'll be posting pictures in the community tab so you guys can see what I end up buying, what I end up donating. So if you've been wanting to get a private reading and you like the idea of contributing towards Toys for Tots, now could be a good time to schedule a private reading. You can check out and see the different options and see what looks good for you. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you all have a fabulous week ahead. Please do come back tomorrow and check out the card of the day and the daily messages that I post on here. Take care and be well, my darlings.